What is up, YouTube family? We are headed into one. It's been a while since I've reacted to this band, Muse. I've only done a few, and I remember a Pacific performance by this group that was fire, and that was Knights of Sidonia. That was something to react to. That's how, and it's been a while since I reacted to them, and I remember that performance. But we're going into the song Hysteria by this group, and this is an official music video by them. And also, I really appreciate everyone. I am celebrating a birthday this month on the 22nd. My Amazon wish list is down below. Appreciate everyone who has been reaching out and sending stuff over. I've been announcing them. I know a lot of you guys don't like to have me announce when you send stuff on the videos, but this one gets the approval of me because it's a birthday send over. So I'm definitely gonna be shouting you guys out for showing so much love. But let's dive into this one. So they kind of keep that sound. So, okay, the question is, because I haven't done a lot of reactions to them, is this Muse's sound? Like, do they have this, like his vocals, and then, I don't know what you want to call it, but their melody, like their pitch, their tone, is that their sound? I think that might be their sound. This band feel like, like I said, when I reacted to Knights of Sidonia and the energy that the crowd brought, I feel like this band going into this song that has a playlist that the whole concert is just gonna be fire. Like, you're gonna be turned up the whole entire concert. You're not sitting down. I mean, who sits down at a concert anyway? But there are people who do. But you know, I just feel like their concert is just, the set list is just gonna have you going the entire night, especially going into this. That's a sick solo. I like it. And like I said, and it's similar. Like from hearing Knights of Sidonia, I'm hearing their pitch in this song too. That's where I keep going back to. That's the best reference I got in my brain, and I keep heading back there, and that's what I'm getting. They definitely do have a sound, and I love a band that has a sound. Their drummer's sick. The drummer, I like their style of the drummer in this group because he has that posure, a composure of what I always say. Like he's driving the pocket, but also has some nasty feels that you can catch as a drummer that he brings in, and different little accents and symbols that was throughout the entire song that was just necessary, and that he added and didn't overkill, didn't take over the song, didn't do too much. And like I said, I'll always appreciate a drummer like that. But Muse, they're in the category, and I'm not saying as far as types of music, but there's a few bands on the channel that I always talk about that lead me to like a certain sound. You know, your Red Hot Chili Peppers have a sound, your Nirvana they have a sound, you know, Deftones have a sound. And now I'm headed here, and Linkin Park, you know, we talked about them having a sound that's particular to the group. And now that I'm hearing Muse, which I've only reacted to a few songs, but I'm guessing that they do, you know, this is their niche. And I like it. And I also like bands that, you know, they're diverse, where they just go crazy and they don't have a sound. You're going to get something new every time. But some bands like this, it sticks to me when they have a sound that I like. You know, it's not like you need to change it, because there is music out there in the world where I say, okay, this sound is getting blatantly retired. Like, okay, I won't use that word, but it's getting ridiculous. Like you're sticking in, you're just going with that sound because it's the industry wants it. Like everybody has that same hit, so let's stay in the same lane, you know. And it doesn't work for the bands I just named. They don't fit in that category of like, oh, you need to change your sound. It sounds the same as getting old. No, they just have a unique style that they found, and it works. It works, and it's not overkill. You're not like, I'm tired of hearing it. I just think it works for those bands I just named. And there's a lot more bands on the channel that have that too. I just was thinking off the top of my head, and they fit in that category. But this is another fun song by Muse, you know. And like I said, I'm really drawing closer to the sound they bring to the table. It's just certain bands like that where I hear a sound and I like it that much, I'm like, okay, I can see this working. Like, I'm caught up on this sound, because I feel like sometimes you can get caught up in like the song Nights in Sidonia, and I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I love that song. Is I get something powerful like that, and then their music is totally opposite from that. Like, you don't get anything else like that, and it's like, dang, y'all gave me a hit on this one song, and I wish you gave me more in your catalog, something like that. And certain groups and artists do that. Like, you get this one hit that's just like a banger, and you're like, man, give me something else like that, and you don't get it. You're like, okay, so now I got to keep just playing this one song over and over again because you don't want to give me nothing else. That's why it works like this with certain bands, because you continue to get a sound like that you love, and you're like, yes, keep bringing it to the table. So another great suggestion. Thank you guys for tuning in with me once again. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We drop videos every day, or try to every day. And I will see you guys on the next one.